Hi, and welcome to how to solve a Rubik's Cube in 30 seconds. This has been a multi-part series teaching you how to solve a Rubik's Cube in 30 seconds. If you haven't watched the series by now, I strongly suggest you go back and you watch all 5 parts, including all the additional moves that are also associated with all of these videos. In this particular video, I'm going to show you an unusual trick that sometimes happens that allows you to save a whole bunch of time when you're putting your Rubik's Cube together. As you know, we don't solve the method by top row, middle row, bottom row. We solve the X's and O's method, meaning we put an X on the top and we put an X on the bottom, and thus putting an X on every side. In this particular case, what I have here is a cube that just happens to have an X on the bottom and an X on the top. But what you see it doesn't have is it doesn't have any X's anywhere else. In fact, what's going on here is essentially 4 sides need to be switched. If you look at if you know your opposites, you know red and orange are opposites, so these two can't be together. It actually means that this needs to be switched with this, and also if you look here, there's red and oranges, and that means that these are also diagonally opposites, and this needs to be switched with this. This is a very rare occasion, but it has come up where suddenly you realize I need not just to swap these two, but I also need to swap these two, and I can do it at the same time. So I wanted to show you a very simple move that will actually swap 2 diagonals on top at the same time as 2 diagonals on the bottom. Again, this is sort of something to throw in your back pocket. It may come up, it may never come up, but it's a great trick. So what you do is with the cube in front of you, with the X on the top and the X on the bottom, you can hold it any way you want. You do this move. You're going to go right twice, top twice, front twice. This is not a great cube. Right twice, top twice, front twice. Again, it's a sticky cube. And here, let me just fix the centers so you can kind of see that. Now we still have the X on the top, we still have the X on the bottom, but now we've switched the sides and we've put an X on all 6 sides of this cube. This is a move that sometimes can come in handy if you can see it coming in advance before you even start step 1. If you've watched step 1, I tell you have to put the X on the top. But sometimes you can see yourself quickly getting to an X on the top, but the diagonals are going to be wrong. And so a couple of times you might realize, hey, you know what? If these diagonals are wrong and these diagonals are wrong, instead of taking the extra moves to fix these 2 diagonals, I'm going to just go ahead and keep it and fix it when I get to the bottom. Because as you can see, it sort of combines step 1, 2, and 3 and solves all 3 together. Again, it's a very rare occasion, and I'm going to try to start to put other videos out now that just have extra algorithms that just are meant to save time like this. I hope this was helpful. Please keep watching my videos, subscribe to my channel so you'll know when the newest ones come out. And I'm going to try to put up a series of these extra moves like this that are super time savers if you're willing to go ahead and just memorize these special scenarios. Hope you're well. Bye.